Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing like a neutral go-to everyday look. This is a look that I wear pretty frequently, probably more than all the other looks combined, and this is kind of like my favorite as of now. So hopefully you guys like it, and let's get started. Okay, so first off, I've already primed everything. I'll put those products in the sidebar. And I'm going to start out with my all-time favorite eyeshadow trio. This is Girls Night Out by Smashbox. One of them is a cream liner and the other two are eyeshadows. Oh, before we get started, Charlotte wanted to say hi. Maybe not. She wanted to be in the video. She's been shivering all day, so she had to put her sweater on. She's a little shy right now. So anyways, I'm going to take this light color here, and I'm using just a regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to just apply this to the lower part of my lid. Next, I'm taking my 217 brush, and I'm going in to this chocolatey brown sparkly color right here, and I'm just going to apply this in the crease. I'm going to use my Essence of Beauty crease brush. This is the larger one that comes in a set of two. And I'm going to go in with this matte chocolatey brown by Estee Lauder. It's actually called Chocolate. And I'm just going to use this to define the outer corners of my eye. I'm just going to draw the little V in right there, connecting the corner of my lash line to my crease. And then I'm just going to take my 217 and kind of blend that in, bringing it up and around. Okay, next I'm taking a eyeshadow brush like this from Sephora, and I'm going in with MAC Femme Fee. This is a limited edition, I believe, but sometimes I'll use Shroom instead. And I'm just going to put this right under my brow like that. Sometimes if I'm using a matte highlight or something that's not as shimmery like a satin or something, I'll drag this in kind of on the side of my eye right here and dab a little bit in the corner of my eye to open them up. I'm taking my Jordana In Color Fabuliner that I got at Walgreens for $1.99 and I'm going to line my upper lashes with this and stay as close to the lash line as possible. I just kind of do like short strokes and connect them all together. And when I get to the corner, I don't like to stay right on my lash line because it looks like I circled my eye. So I like to do a little V right here. Well, not a V, but kind of like a cat eye, but not too crazy. And I'm just going to start right here, if you can see, and connect it to the line that I've already drawn, and then kind of fill in the bottom along my lash line. This doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go in and fix it with powder next. As far as making your eyes even goes, I always just try to do little by little instead of starting big and then dealing with the problem later. Because if you just add to it little by little, then you can kind of make small adjustments to each side to make them look similar. They're obviously not going to be perfect, but at least they'll be closer than they would be if you just went in and did the whole thing all at once. So now I'm going in with just this art brush that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's just a small angled brush. And I'm taking matte carbon right here. And this is just a matte black. And I'm just going to go over what I just drew with a Fabuliner. And this kind of like makes it less of a harsh line and it just kind of blends it a little bit better and covers up any imperfections that there are from that the Jordana liner made. And then for the bottom, as you can see, I haven't put anything down there yet. I just like to do the powder because it's not as harsh, and it's a little bit easier to draw a line along the bottom with powder than it is like a liquid liner. And when I get to the center, I just try to blend this out with what I already have on the brush instead of going back in for more powder. So it's not as dark towards the center and it's darker out towards the corner. One more tip for the eyeliner, if you're trying to get really close to your lash line and you're having a hard time staying right along it, it helps if you use a mirror like in a compact like this. And if you hold the mirror lower than your face and look down into the mirror, for some reason that helps get really close along the lash line. So next I'm going to do my concealer. I like to do my primer first just to let it sink in, and then my eyes, and then my concealer and my foundation, just because I don't like to do my face and then have like fallout all over my cheeks. So this kind of helps cover up any fallout that I have that didn't wipe away. And for under my eyes, I like to use the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer. I use number 1. I'm about an NC 20 to 25, maybe on a good day. And I'm just going to use my finger because the heat in my hand kind of helps melt this into my skin so it doesn't sit on top and look too obvious. And I'm just going to gently dab that just under the inner half of my under eyes, so it doesn't settle into my fine lines in the corners. And then for spots and blemishes and stuff, because I'm really broken out right now, I'm using Neutrogena Mineral Shears Concealer Kit in Light. And I'm just going to use my finger for this also, because I feel like it just blends in better when I use my hands. And I'm just going to dab this on any spots where I feel like I need this. Okay, now that I have all of my concealer on, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Hourglass Illusion Tinted Moisturizer. I use the lightest color, Ivory, and I'm just going to kind of dab this all over my face. I have it all over my fingers, making a mess of it. I use my hands for tinted moisturizers too. I guess I prefer hands to brushes for lighter stuff like this. Wow, I have it everywhere. Just to help blend it in better. I don't have a foundation brush that I particularly like to use with tinted moisturizers, just because they're a little bit more creamy and move around a little bit more than a regular foundation. So, yeah. Now that I have my tinted moisturizer blended all into my face, I'm kind of in between colors right now, and I have a light of this kind of powder, but I also have a fair and a medium, so I've been using the fair and the medium mixed together to just use it up and have the right color at the same time. And I'm using the Glow Minerals Glow Press Base. And so I'm using the natural fair and the natural medium. Probably sound like ghetto, but those are the two. And I'm just going to use my Jane Iredale handy brush. And I'm going to swirl my brush in the two of these and just kind of blend this all over my face, onto my neck. And this gives me a little bit more coverage and sets the tinted moisturizer so it's not as dewy looking.